You know, there's a group chat making the rounds in Washington, D.C. It's not trolls, it's not randos. It's people in the room where power happens. You read it and your stomach drops. Because some jobs only work if you can trust the person in the chair. I'm Michael Fanone, and this is the Michael Fanone Show. The U.S. Office of Special Counsel, OSC, is where truth goes to stay alive. It's where federal workers go when their bosses retaliate, bury evidence, or play politics with the law. They have three pillars: protect the merit system, punish retaliation, and enforce the Hatch Act. If that office loses credibility, whistleblowers stop coming forward. And when that happens, the rot sets in. A government can't fix itself if the people inside stop believing the truth matters. We've seen what happens when loyalty becomes a job requirement. Reward obedience instead of honesty. You don't get watchdogs, you get mascots. Every whistleblower I've met asks the same thing before they file. Do I trust the people who are supposed to protect me? If the answer is no, the truth dies before the paperwork even starts. Because the man Trump picked to run that office, we've seen what he says when he thinks no one's watching. That's why this next part matters. Reporters uncovered private messages tied to Paul Ingrassia, Trump's nominee to lead the OSC. In January 2024, he wrote that MLK Day should be tossed into the seventh circle of hell, calling Dr. King the 1960s George Floyd. A month earlier, he used a racial slur and said every black observance from MLK to Juneteenth should be eviscerated. And in May, when someone joked Hitler Youth, he replied, "I do have a Nazi streak in me from time to time." People in the chat pushed back. The group disbanded. That's the man who wants to protect truth tellers. When questioned, his lawyer said it was satire, then claimed AI might have faked it. Say it, soften it, and sow doubt. Same play every time. But here's what doesn't change: the job. You can't protect whistleblowers if you think equality is a punchline. You can't lead an office built on truth while joking about Nazis. Because every person who might come forward will remember that and stay silent. Democracy doesn't autocorrect. It survives because people risk telling the truth. You don't put a man bragging about a Nazi streak in charge of protecting the truth tellers. Pull the nomination, fix the pipeline that let it get this far. My name's Michael Fanone, and I'm not staying quiet. You know, my dad's a cancer survivor. He takes a lot of medications. And the only reason costs have stayed manageable is because he's on my stepmother's employer insurance plan. And she's even put off retiring because the moment they switch to Medicare, the cost could skyrocket. That's why we turned to Chapter. In under 20 minutes, they compared every single plan and showed us a path to where my dad's drug costs could drop by thousands of dollars a month. It gave my stepmother the peace of mind to finally think about retiring, without worrying they'd lose the coverage he needs. The truth is, millions of seniors are on the wrong Medicare plan and don't even know it. Chapter makes it simple. They'll search every option, save people an average of $1,100 a year, and if you're already in the right plan, they'll tell you. It's free, it's fast, and for families like mine, it's a game changer. Call the number below to see if Chapter can do the same for you. That's 845-440-1568. Again, that number is 845-440-1568.